Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I have taken a couple of days to get to doing this review. I've brought up before in my videos that I actually have some mental health disabilities, and sometimes they stop me from getting stuff done that I want to get done. And the last couple of days has been one of those times. It's also one of the reasons I started doing this YouTube channel, so I can, connect with people and talk about things I like and actually, motivate myself to do some stuff. We've talked about that before. The motivation to get up out of bed and do things. So one of those things is I make videos for you guys. And I play video games and I watch far too much YouTube. Far too much. But I've also got 4 cats to look after, so that it's another good reason to get out of bed. Anyway, I have the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 2002/2000X cartoon collection Teela. And I think I may have told you before that I didn't really watch the 2000X show, but I've really been enjoying the figures. Really like how the 2000X Skeletor looks. I think that's my favourite Skeletor design, to be honest. Apart from Skeletech. Man, I love Skeletech. Anyway, here's what she looks like in the box. The Filmation coloured cartoon collection sticker. The background of Castle Grayskull. When I was little, I always thought that was weird. Why is it called Grayskull when it's green? Anyway, there's the little excerpt from, I guess, an episode that I don't remember, but that looks like the Sorceress, and Ram Man, and Mechanic. And there's the cross-sell for the 2000X Orko, 2000X Merman, and I heaps wanted to get that. I just didn't have one at the shop when I went there. So I will be trying to grab that one at some point, if I can. I don't want to pay too much for it, because these only cost $19 at Kmart. That's why I haven't minded picking up a whole bunch of them for us to have a look at. It's not breaking my bank to get some. Okay, that's it. Let's rip her open. Oh, get her out of the box, I mean. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I'm actually getting better at putting that earlier in the videos than I used to. So here's the little instructions on how to completely dismember her, because all of the Origins figures can be dismembered in various ways. Let's get her out. So I'm hoping that we get the second wave of the movie figures into the Kmart that I shop at, but I've got a feeling we won't. There's her stuff. And here is Teela. And she is a very skinny, very small figure with a very gigantic... Oh, that doesn't turn. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Okay, so she's got this big hairpiece, as you can see here. You can see mine already has stress marks on it, and I've only just taken it out of the packaging. It is a very heavy piece on a very thin part of the plastic. So that's something you're going to have to watch out for, particularly when you pick them up in the packaging, to make sure it doesn't look like it's just going to snap off. But apart from that, she's got a giggity joint. It's just a very, very little giggity joint. So you don't actually get a lot of movement up and down from this head. Left and right's fine, but make sure you don't hit the hairpiece and snap it off. The armor, kind of homaging her original look. And her wrist pieces and the very cool skirt piece. And then I really like these boots that she's got, actually. And she's got the single points of articulation on the elbows, like the rest of the Origin stuff. And there's the back of her. And I just popped her in half by trying to show how far her legs get apart. So you're going to have to be careful with that, because there's a very rigid skirt piece. And as it got pushed up, it pushed her top half off. So for the price, this is still a good figure. But it's got problems. See how she stands up. Oof. Yeah, she's going to have a lot of difficulty standing up, so odds are we're going to have to use her staff to give her some stability. But this staff is really cool. All in gold plastic. Nicely sculpted. I mean, it's a minimal sculpt, but it looks cool. She can obviously... Ugh. Have to do it off camera so I don't bend her fingers. Or like snap them. Like I almost did to one of the He-Mans. Okay, so here she is. With her serpent staff. And that's much better. And it does kind of help hold her up a little bit. I'm going to zoom in so we can get a better look at her. As you see, my camera makes noises that sound like a human. It wasn't me, I swear. They look very cool. I don't mind her. Not my favourite Teela. The figure's not awesome. It's not awful. So apart from, I think, the waist popping off far too easily, and I really don't like how the hair is, that is gonna snap. If I ever have to pack this away in a box, I'm gonna have to be really careful. And anyone that's giving these to their kids for playing with, kids are gonna have to be careful. Stumbling over my words now. Anyway, let's have a look at her next to our other two Teelas that I have. That's Movie Core Series Teela. And then Revelations Masterverse Teela. Oop. That's three very different designs. I like that. I'll put the ladies back over there. And you can obviously see her with Wade up in the back there. But then we can also have her next to the 2000X He-Man from Origins. So, it's a pretty good size difference. I like that. And then we can have her adopted father from the same series, and yep, looks good together. And her enemy, a very cool looking Skeletor. Might do a short later. I'm going to pull some pieces off of him and replace some pieces and see what he looks like. Just feel like fiddling with it. But yeah, 2000X Skeletor. And obviously his staff is a lot more detailed and painted than hers is. And then an 80th anniversary He-Man, so you can see what she looks like against an original figure. And then finally, two sorcery. The Revelations Masterverse Evelyn with her staff. And the Origins Shadow Weaver with her wand. Let's put her next to it, move everyone over a little bit, and you can see what they look like together. Yeah, all pretty good. I like the way she looks with the Shadow Weaver from the same series and style as her. And just for craps and giggles, because one person commented, this is what she looks like on Core Battle Cat. Everyone's going to go on Core Battle Cat as often as possible now. If I remember, because I have a bad memory. So yeah, not a bad figure. I don't like that her hair is almost certainly going to break. And that if she tries to do the complete splits, her waist pops off. It was almost popping off there, actually. But for someone who's just going to pose her and put her in their collection, like I am, standing next to everyone else, for $19 Australian, she's worth it. Okay, that's all there is for this figure today. I am probably going to do the Masters of the Universe movie Skeletor mask tomorrow, because I got that. And if you look in my short videos, I've already put it on and had a fiddle with it, and I love it. It's going to be fun. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good week already, even though it's only Monday. And I will see you all next time. Bye.